It's one of the jobs that I truly enjoy working for Berkeley County School District is overseeing athletics for the district. And this is one of my favorite days of the year because of the recognition that we so expectantly look forward to every year. The result of a lot of people working very hard and making a commitment to be here where you are today. The athletes, the parents, the coaches, the communities you represent, the school you represent, it's a commitment by all those groups, but especially the young men and women that we honor today. This is a record number that will be signing today, a record number by a long shot. We have 35 today that will be honored. I think that's exciting. No apologies for the recognition that we give our athletes because they are a major part of every school and they are a major part of the community. And I thank all these district office folks that come out after the workday to support you guys and what you have accomplished. And thank you, district office, for that.
Well, this is the first time I've been first. We usually go by alphabetical order, so it's pretty nice being put first because now I don't have to say the same thing over and over that everybody else has said. First thing I'd like to tell you is Mr. Kerry Dory, our principal, also sends his regrets for not being here. He is also at a conference that he had to be at, and his support throughout this whole process has been tremendous and instrumental in everything that we've done. I would also like to thank the Berkeley County administration for giving me the opportunity to be a part of Timberland High School, and to Mr. Charlie Davis for his continued support. The next thing I want to say is our football coach in Berkeley County, even though we're very competitive with each other, they all support each other, and I'm so glad to be with that group. When I got beat in a game this year, the first person that called me was Ray Stafford and talked to me about that. And then when we beat Dillon finally to get to the state championship, he was the first person to call me again that week. He said, listen, enjoy it. You don't know how long this is going to be before it happens again. If you're at the state championship, he thought Sean Wright was on my staff because he was on the sideline calling plays with me. And I'd like to thank Coach Cruce for this. He took Lee and James in the North-South game, and he didn't have to do that. And then Coach Patterson, Coach Zeri, anytime I called them on film to get on opponents, they also helped. So even though we're all very competitive and we want to beat each other, when the time comes, we really do help each other. So being with this group of men is just unbelievable.
Tapped on my shoulder, just to ask Coach Craig from a quote here. But Darryl Palmer, Darryl's been a 5-year varsity letterman. He's been with me since 8th grade. He has over 1,000 career points and 500 rebounds. He plays the game like he lives, with passion, heart, compassion, and with high integrity. And some of his accolades, he's been 7AA All-Region 2010, 2011, 2010 Woodland Classic MVP, 2009 Christmas in the Corner All-Tournament, All-State 2011 and 2010, and he's been All-Low Country Honorable Mention 2010 and 2011. And last but not least, he's been selected to play in the South Carolina Challenge All-Star Game in Myrtle Beach on March 17th. And I'm really going to miss him. It's been a journey. All of them have been with me since 8th grade. James Middleton, signed play football, Mike Wilson. They've been like his sons. It's a journey that I hope that I've taught them more than I've taught them about life through the game of basketball and to go out in life and be successful.
Darryl signed a full basketball scholarship to play with South. I had a chance to be first at something one time. And when you're first to do something, people will always remember that. And the 2011 Timberland football team has many firsts this year for me. Personally, our senior group this year went 51-4 and winning 93% of the games. They were the first Timberland team, senior group, to ever win 50 games or more. They also won 4 games this year on the road, first team to ever do that. We had our first Max Prep All-American this year. We had our first high school sports support player of the year and defensive player of the year that ended up being different people. We had 4 all-low country selections. And we had our first football player make 1,200 on his 2-part SAT this year. Last but not least, the senior class was the first team to finally beat Dillon, and then they were able to follow that up with our first state championship in football. Athletes signed full scholarships for their education to play football. Our first athlete I'm going to talk about is Classy Thompson. This year. His dedication and leadership will truly be missed next year. Classy will be signed to attend North Greenwood College on a full football scholarship. Max Prep All-American, second team this year. He's a 3-year starter. He was named the 2011 2A Division I Defensive Player of the Year. He was All-Conference in 2009, 10, and 11. All-State in 2A. And he also played in 2011 Shrine Bowl. He rushed for 858 yards on 94 carries, and on defense he had 119 tackles, 22 for loss, and 12 sacks. Today, Daquan Lucas will be signed to attend Miami, Ohio. Bobby and Carlette McNeil and his brother Sonny McNeil. Bobby's a 3-year starter. This season, Bobby was able to get himself in the best shape of his life. He was able to play over 100 plays a game. He played on both offense and defense. Bobby will be attending Newberry College on a full football scholarship. His junior year, we get ready to play Dillon. He breaks his ankle in the warm-ups. And now his senior year, he ended up being the player that I always thought he would be. On defense, Lee had 46 tackles, 6 interceptions, and 3 caused fumbles, and also had 1 fumble and scored a touchdown on defense. On offense, he had 24 catches for 394 yards and 7 TDs. His last TD reception, that being on 4th and 27 to help beat Dillon late in the 4th quarter. College on a football scholarship. 111 tackles, 18 tackles for loss, and 12 sacks. James is also All-Low Country 2011, All-Region 2011, High School Sports Report All-State Team in 2011, and All-Berkeley County. James was also chosen to play in the 2011 North-South game. But to me, what's more incredible than James' stats and accomplishment was the way James persevered after tragically losing his father the week of the Berkeley game. After his loss, James dedicated the rest of his season to his dad. James was able to give the rest of us the vision and determination to win Timberland's first football state championship. I have no doubt that James will go on to do great things in his life, and I'm proud to coach him.
So, good Lord, woman, you're taking a little bit too far. I got a wife at home that does that to me. Congratulations to our state champions. It's very, very hard to do what they did, and you know, to Chuck and to Art, I mean, congratulations, you guys. It's what a great accomplishment. I mean, just like I said, it's hard to do. So to you and your players, congratulations, you guys. To all the other coaches, Berkeley County is a great place to work. I've been in Berkeley County for 21 years. I think I'm the second longest AD here besides Coach Stackley. And this is by far the largest signing that we've ever had. So this says a lot for Berkeley County, for the administration, for our superintendents, for the people that put emphasis on things that matter, and that's kids, whether it be their education or their extracurricular. So this is a great day for Next will be Hunter Shepard and his parents Mark and Allison Shepard and grandfather Jim Shepard. If y'all would come forward.
Hunter's going to be signing with the Citadel. Hunter is part of the leftover group that was with the 2009 state champion team. He was on that team this past season. At linebacker for us, he had 123 tackles, 80 solo, 43 assists. He was an all-region player, and he was a north-south selection. He's going to be signing with the Citadel for football. Not least, I get the unique privilege to do a first. If Savannah Southard would come up, and her parents, Lee and Katie Southard, and she's going to be signing an equestrian scholarship. Yeah, and now this is the fun part. Somebody said, I cannot wait to see what you say about this. As you can tell, I'm not John Wayne. So about horses, unless it's real tall, it wouldn't do me any good. So I have the same information you have. I have an article here out of the paper. I did a little research other than this paper, but just to read some things that kind of caught my eye. USC has won 2 National Collegiate Equestrian Association titles in 2005-2007. It's one of the fastest growing sports in college. I'm cheating here. The thing that really caught my eye about what is going on with her signing the scholarship is that her family has estimated that they've traveled about 45,000 miles for her to compete. That is a commitment beyond commitments. Now, for me to sit here and tell you I know something about this, I know nothing. So let's do this. Let's just rejoice in the fact that this young lady has talent, that her parents don't have to pay a lot of money for her to go to school.
Zach decided he wanted to play basketball this year too, so Coach Todd for the baseball team's been holding his breath every game, but Zach's actually had a pretty good basketball season this year as well. Zach will be attending the Citadel, signed early this fall, integral part of the baseball program. His contribution has helped the Cobras improve each year. With that region championship last year, he is the single season and career leader in wins, ERA, strikeouts, and saves. Again, his career stats, he has 10 wins, 175 strikeouts, and a 1.74 ERA. Zach Wimmer will be attending the Citadel on a full ride in baseball. We'll leave the basketball out. Is Erin Cook. Erin is the daughter of Roy and Catherine Cook. Erin has been she's the only pitcher Cane Bay has ever had. She's pitched in every single game in our school history. So Erin will be attending USC Salkehatchie, and she's been the MVP of our team all 3 years. She's been all region for 2 years, and again, the only pitcher Cane Bay has ever had. We're definitely going to miss Erin next year, but she will be attending USC Salkehatchie. Erin Cook.